TIFU by creating a biohazard in the office hallway. This happened to me about 2 years ago, but I have just been reminded and feel that an adequate amount of time has passed, so I will share it with you all. This post contains queasy-inducing content, so be warned. I don't wish to give out too many details, but roughly 2 years ago I got an internship at a firm in my city. I was definitely the youngest in the office at the time, and this was my first time being in such an environment. Being young and now with a decent salary, naturally I had been taking advantage of my new monetary advances and had been enjoying the city's nightlife with friends. I want to say that I am not superstitious, but this event occurred on the eve of Friday the 13th, and ever since I have remained vigilant to never repeat this again. It was a Thursday afternoon, and I had finished early. I didn't have much work left, so I called up my bestie and we decided to make dinner with some drinks. One thing led to another, and before we knew it, we had cleared an entire bottle of vodka with dinner. This was my first fuck-up. At this point, naively believing that we weren't drunk enough, another friend called us and invited us out to the club her boyfriend managed. Since we would be drinking for free and our night seemed young, we headed out and had a great time, or so we thought, before heading back home. Second bad decision of the night. At this point I was insanely drunk and passed out the second we got back to my friend's place. Usually after a night like this, I would have preemptively eaten and drank a ton of water to lessen any morning after effects, but my body was done and it was lights out for me. You see where this is going. The next morning I woke up feeling horrid. I immediately puked next to my friend's bed and had to run to the sink to throw up the rest. I checked the clock and realized I had to be in the office in 30 minutes, so I quickly cleaned up and headed back to the office. At this point I